I have ponytail.
A ponytail? What's in your oat cookie, Max?
Yeah, have this and it have it and it have peanut butter.
Good. Good job.
Say it's got chocolate chips in it.
Chocolate chips and it.
Good job. High five.
Hey you guys, Erin and baby Liv here, and welcome back to EatMoveRest. So I've been getting a lot of questions about how things are going as a breastfeeding mom of not one but two, because I am tandem breastfeeding both baby Liv and Mr. Max, our toddler. I'm going to take you guys through a full day of what I eat and bring you along on our Labor Day weekend. If you guys like these What I Eat in a Day videos, give it a thumbs up and make sure you join the EatMoveRest fam by hitting that subscribe button and turning on that bell so you'll get notifications whenever we put out new content on our channel. It is Labor Day weekend. The weather is phenomenal. It's so calm, so perfect in temperature. We are at the Sunday Farmers Market, and later today we're gonna head out and celebrate my grandma and grandpa's birthdays, so got them a little gift. So we are about to head out to the lake, but I wanted to show you guys what we got at the market because it is at its peak right now. We got a bunch of cucumbers, a moon and stars melon, which is super delicious. They have these cool yellow spots all over them. They're so sweet. Dino kale, curly kale, carrots, tons of cherry tomatoes, which are our favorite, even local fresh strawberries, which we already ate on the way home. Got my grandma some pretty garden flowers and some tomatoes, cantaloupe, even some whole wheat sourdough that was locally made, and my favorite, these red Carmen sweet peppers.
So we had a very successful market day and family fun day, but we are starving, so we actually just opened up the vegan bundle that we were promoting last week and found an amazing, super simple chana masala recipe. You guys know that we love Indian. This is gonna be an epic Sunday night feast. Can't wait.
I got roses in my eyes. She's got a heart full of sunshine. Standing on your doorstep, a black bow tie, your red dress burning, sweat dripping down my spine. Ooh, ooh. Just can't a bit like the finer things in life. Just can't a bit like the finer things. Just can't a bit like the finer things in life. Oh, it's hard to complain. Everything is going my way. No clouds, no rain. Everything is going my way.
Found the prettiest flagstone to take a picture on as my backdrop behind the scenes. Oh, careful. Mommy's gonna take a quick pic. For our chana masala, these are definitely the best garbanzo beans that we have found because they're already sprouted. So usually it takes a couple days to actually sprout your own beans and grains, but it definitely is worth it. And I thought I would also share our brown Basmati rice. This is our favorite brown rice because it is so fragrant. It's the perfect variety to use with Indian inspired dishes. And it's hard to find the brown variety, so I just thought I would show you guys this label too. Lexi, will you go say hi to baby Liv? Is she gonna talk? You're doing so good. Good job, girl. Are you smiling? Aww. You guys are too cute. Good morning, you guys. So I am on my own with the 2 kiddos. A lot of people ask, can you work out while you're breastfeeding or will it make your milk supply tank? And it won't, as long as you're staying properly hydrated and properly fueled. So I always start my morning with a huge 32-ounce glass of filtered water. And then, like I said, I do a pre-workout and a post-workout shake immediately. I will say, now that I'm tandem breastfeeding, first thing in the morning and before bed, I don't do it throughout the whole day. Max only really wants to nurse in the morning when he wakes up and then before he falls asleep at night, which is totally cool with me. But that being said, I cannot do a workout if I'm under-fueled. So I always make a quick shake. Sun Warrior is my absolute favorite. USDA organic raw protein. So it's gonna be the most bioavailable, most effective for your body and your performance. I've been adding in the collagen beauty greens to kind of help with my hair, skin, and nails, especially because a lot of women experience postpartum hair loss. So hopefully that'll help mitigate any of that. And the greens is amazing because it's great for detox and more minerals. So quick, simple, gives me fuel. Like I said, keeps my milk supply up. It's pregnancy and breastfeeding safe. I used it throughout pregnancy. And I'm gonna get in a quick workout, hopefully 2 kiddos on my own, but I'm gonna make it happen, go out in the garage gym, and then come back in and make us some breakfast. So I just made some chocolate cherry pie protein oatmeal for Max and I. So I usually make this for Dusty and Max, but he's gone right now. And to be honest, I don't eat a whole lot of cooked food until dinner time, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy a few bites while I was whipping up my breakfast smoothie, which is coming up now. Say yummy in my tummy.
Yummy and tummy.
So I always make a smoothie that has greens and celery in it in the mornings. The base is always the same. I've been loving adding this dulse because it's the best source of iodine if you're plant-based. I use about a ½ tablespoon in there. By the way, this is 2-person serving size smoothie, so when Dusty gets home he'll have some. I use a heaping tablespoon of this greens powder, a dusting of Ceylon cinnamon, 1 Brazil nut for selenium. Then I'll do a tablespoon of chia, sometimes just chia, sometimes just flax. I always make sure to put 2 tablespoons so Dusty and I each get a serving worth of our omega-3s. And then a scoop of the Sun Warrior collagen building protein peptides. I use the unflavored. Sometimes to sweeten it I'll also do Vanilla Warrior blend, but today I'm doing this one because I don't mind the unflavored. Dusty always likes the sweetened. So sometimes I do pineapple mango, sometimes I do wild blueberries by themselves, sometimes I'll do cherry blackberry. Today I think I'm just gonna do my straight green one with the pineapple and mango because it's my absolute favorite. I just added in celery, kale, frozen pineapple, frozen mango. I'm gonna add in 3 frozen bananas, and 1 Granny Smith apple, and a little slice of ginger and turmeric. After Max is done with breakfast and I've got my smoothie made, that's typically when I would get down to work, but today is Labor Day, so I think we might head to my parents for a little bit and swim in the pool. I'm gonna chop some fresh fruit to bring with, and I also am gonna make some of my amazingly delicious brownies. They are pretty much the exact same recipe as my favorite muffin recipe I've been making for years. They're made with all whole food ingredients, no refined anything. I literally can't go a week without having a batch whipped up and ready because they're so delicious. Max loves them, Dusty loves them. Years back when I was pregnant with Max, I actually started listening to a lot of books on Audible, and my favorite was Mama Natural, and her blog is phenomenal as well. So she talks a bunch about foods that are called galactagogues. So that essentially means they're great for possibly boosting your milk supply. So both the muffins and brownies have a lot of these ingredients. Oats, chia, flax, and dates are all amazing, as well as nut butter. Almond butter is one of the healthiest. Definitely give these guys a go. We're gonna make them now. First thing I do is prepare all of my blended ingredients. So I'm gonna blend 2 cups of rolled oats into oat flour. I'm gonna blend 2 tablespoons of chia with 2 tablespoons of flax seeds, and I'm going to combine them with water to make my flax and chia egg. And I'm going to soak my pitted medjool dates. I have 15 large ones here. I'm going to soak them in water so they get nice and moist, and then I'm going to blend them with a little bit of soaking water to make my date paste as my unrefined whole food sweetener. I'm going to add all of my dry ingredients to a giant mixing bowl. I'm going to add in a teaspoon of vanilla bean powder, teaspoon of baking powder, teaspoon of baking soda, generous amount of fresh cracked salt, and we're gonna add in some cacao powder as well. So final step, I'm gonna mix our dry ingredients well, and then I'm gonna add the wet ingredients, which is the date paste and our chia flax egg. You just want to make sure to get rid of any chunks, make sure everything is really mixed well. You can see how thick this gets. It's even better at binding than egg. And then you can also see how thick my date paste is too. Super thick and sweet, totally unrefined sweetener. You want to lick this? Give it a lick. Making brownies is an arm workout. Then we're gonna grab out a baking dish and line it with parchment so we don't have to use oil. We're gonna bake it at 325 degrees Fahrenheit for about 30 or 35 minutes, or until a toothpick can be poked in and come out clean.
On my turn.
Come try. How good. But we are gonna have to actually bake these. One more bite. Here you go. So for Max, I had some leftover quinoa in the fridge, and then I added some thawed frozen peas and corn, as well as some cooked chickpeas we had left over.
Chickpeas.
Added salt, pepper, nutritional yeast, and some coconut oil for taste and for added fat. Brownies are good, huh? Say, Mom, you're the best. Oh, you're so sweet. So I thought I would show you guys the supplements I take, whether I'm pregnant, breastfeeding, or not. I take all of these. So the only one that's different is my prenatal, which I started taking when I was pregnant with Max, and the doctor or midwife that you see is probably gonna tell you to continue your prenatal while you're breastfeeding. So I've been on that since I was pregnant with Max. I just take 1 a day, even though it says to take 3, but because I eat so many healthy whole foods and I get a really well-balanced diet, I only take 1 of the 3 each day just as a safeguard. And then I really love it because it's USDA organic, made from whole foods. Then I take the Sun Warrior Omega that has DHA and EPA, which is fantastic for your heart and your brain. So this is algae based, it's completely vegan. I take 1 capsule a day. I do the B12 from Garden of Life, and I found this vegan D3 and K2 on Amazon. So I think of these, the most important if you're plant-based is to get a good B12 and vitamin D3. And then finally, my probiotic, how I start my morning every day. You can actually use EatMoveRest for 20% or 15% off of these. So I take 2 a day on an empty stomach. And finally, my Milkmaid tea. So some other great lactation boosters are fennel and fenugreek. So this tea is really great. Yep, I made hot tea. So here's what I'm gonna do for the pool. I always fill my first water bottle of the day with a cap full of Sun Warrior Liquid Light. This is just added minerals. I know you guys are probably thinking, oh my gosh, this girl takes way too many supplements, but all of the Sun Warrior stuff is literally just like whole foods, minerals, vitamins. So it's just an added boost on top of our already stellar plant-based whole food diet, right? So this is really amazing for added minerals. It helps your body absorb what you're eating even more. I'm gonna rinse some berries. So we've got raspberries and strawberries, chop some peaches, and I'm also gonna bring some local organic cantaloupe and watermelon to sit poolside. Dada's home.
Find a little spot in the shade, pink lemonade, pink lemonade. Everything is going my way, pink lemonade, pink lemonade.
I take a sip and I'm in heaven. The dopamine is dripping on my brain. Imagination's at 11. Reality is gonna fade away. I might go to Monte Carlo. I might spend $1 million floating down the Riviera. Now I'm Elon Musk. Find a little spot in the shade, pink lemonade, pink lemonade. Everything is going my way, pink lemonade, pink lemonade. Rolling in my black Bugatti, everything is a-okay. Find a little spot in the shade, sipping, sipping, sipping. The world is crumbling around me, I hardly notice it at all. Maybe I'll chill and make a grilled cheese and go and walk around the mall. It's when I'm sipping on the magical juice. I'm Willy Wonka and I'm swimming through the colorful hues. Life is really just a lemon that you don't get to choose, and that's alright, I know what to do.
Find a little spot in the shade,
Pink lemonade, pink lemonade. Everything is going my way. Pink lemonade, pink lemonade. Rolling in my black Bugatti, everything is a-okay. Find a little spot in the shade, sipping, sipping, sipping.
We didn't have as many leftovers as we wanted, so we wanted to add a little bit more protein. So I just put some tofu under the broiler on low for just a few minutes on either side. Super simple. Just flip them over halfway, maybe 10 minutes on each side. Nice and crispy, good to go.
Nothing in the world is sweeter. Got that sugar rush. I find a little spot in the shade. Pink lemonade.
So I just thought I would check in with you guys and answer a handful of questions that I've been commonly getting when I do my Q&A boxes on Instagram stories. So I get a lot of questions about does exercising affect your milk supply? But no, it does not. Again, it just comes down to fuel and making sure that you're not undernourished. So getting a really well-balanced diet of whole unprocessed foods is very beneficial, and getting them in the proper amount. And another question I get is about co-sleeping. Dusty is on the far end, and then Max is in the middle, and I'm usually sleeping on my left side, and baby Liv is like on the edge of the bed. But we've got a bassinet that kind of folds over onto the bed, so if she were to roll, she would roll right into the bassinet. The biggest question I get is she sleeping through the night? And my answer is no, and that's totally natural and normal. So if you're struggling with that, just know that it's totally normal for your baby to wake up throughout the night. And that's one of the reasons why I love co-sleeping, because when she does wake up, I'm able to cater to whatever she needs, whether it be a diaper change or most likely a feeding or both, or just some comfort and consolation. It's just natural, even for me, to wake up in the middle of the night, whether I have to go to the bathroom or get a drink of water. So it's natural for babies too. And if you're breastfeeding, it's gonna be great for your milk supply to just you know, when they wake in the middle of the night, just cater to their needs. I can always answer more questions for you guys. Pop them in the comments below and I can respond down there, or maybe we'll do a YouTube or Instagram live sometime soon to answer more questions. I know we're due for some of those, so let me know in the comments.
So I'm gonna pop on quick. I had a conversation with our friend Kieran with a company called Inspired Ventures. So we've got 2 sold out Costa Rica retreats for next spring, and we are looking to do more, but we want to move beyond Costa Rica, and we're looking at 2 specific locations right now, South Africa and Portugal. So we actually have a survey link in the description below if you guys are possibly interested. The cool thing about Inspired Ventures is that they're not just retreats. We're actually going to be like doing conservation work, maybe picking up trash on the beach, learning about sustainability, sustainable food options. Obviously they're going to be vegan retreats. Good way, again, not just to meet people, but to help out and give back, hopefully. So we're super excited. South Africa has been a really cool one they've been doing for a long time. And the Portugal one sounds like it might be kind of new, and it's in the Azores, which is like the Hawaii of Europe. Another question that we get a lot is, do I have to be vegan to come on your retreats? Or do I have to be young and fit and healthy? And honestly, if you guys haven't watched our Costa Rica retreats from the past, you're definitely going to want to go check those out. We've had people from all walks of life, husbands, wives, couples, mothers, daughters, from early 20s to like late 70s, no joke. So all age ranges, people that are vegan and non-vegans, and these trips are actually more fun when we have a more diverse group, because it's about talking, getting to know one another, and finding where we have like commonalities. And these are more than just vegan retreats. This is like getting out into the world, meeting new people, seeing new places, and we're absolutely having a blast and feeling so fortunate to get to do so. And like we said, we want to keep doing them. So hit the link in the description below, fill out your survey, and hopefully we'll see you in one of 2 locations, either Portugal or South Africa, in the next year or so.
Alright you guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more what I eat in a day, more about breastfeeding, more about recipes I'm enjoying, give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button and join the EatMoveRest fam. Make sure that bell is clicked to turn your notifications on. As always, I would love it if you leave me some love in the comments below. And you can follow us all daily on Instagram at Erin Stanzik, at DB Stanzik, and at EatMoveRest. So until next time, EatMoveRest, your best. Bye guys.
Bye.
For more awesome recipes, you can download our ebook. There are so many amazing kid-friendly and whole family-friendly recipes.
See more, baby.
Just wait, she might say something. Are you gonna talk, babe?
There is funny book teacher.
There are 3 things we all do every day, and we could all be doing them better. Eat, move, and rest.
We're Dusty, Erin, Max, Olivia, and Bo, and we're the Stanziks.
We aspire to live a plant-centric, faith-forward, healthy lifestyle and welcome all of the adventures that accompany it. Join us every week as we blend, chop, juice, run, lift, ride, and master our minds in between on the ultimate quest to find better balance, deeper connection, and true happiness within.